Hello everyone. Here's a little secret. Sigma females are like the surprising twist you never see coming in a story. You might think you understand them completely, but then they show you a part of themselves that completely astounds you. They don't show off their skills or showcase their strengths in a loud way. Instead, they prefer to keep their most impressive abilities a secret, letting others believe they're just quietly doing their own thing. However, don't be fooled. They're actually playing at a much higher level. What's really interesting, and perhaps a bit frustrating for some, is how naturally they keep these abilities hidden. They have no need to boast, because really, why would they? Imagine having a hidden superpower and relishing the fact that it's your little secret, until suddenly it's not. You won't see her making big, showy statements or loud announcements, but when the right time arrives, she'll stun everyone and likely still make it back home in time to watch her favorite shows. So, what are these secret talents? Get ready, because we're about to reveal what makes a Sigma female so uniquely impressive, whether she acknowledges it or not. And here's a heads up. It's probably not what you're thinking. Let's dive in, everyone. For the best understanding, I recommend watching the video from beginning to end, and I'd love to see your thoughts in the comments. Number 1. Highly sensitive to changes in energy. A Sigma female is incredibly perceptive about the atmosphere around her. She perceives more than just the obvious. She senses the deeper vibes. While others might realize someone is upset or feel when there's strain in the air, she identifies these changes much earlier than the rest. It's as though she has the ability to detect shifts in energy, similar to how people notice a quick drop in the air's temperature. This keen sensitivity to energy is not merely a background quality, it's a powerful asset. She can sense whether someone is sincere, foresee an upcoming argument, or predict when a gathering is on the verge of chaos. Despite recognizing these cues, she keeps her observations to herself. The way she responds are not obvious. She changes her voice, adjusts her behavior, or pulls back, all while appearing calm and composed. Most of the time, people don't even realize she's adjusting. They just notice things are going more smoothly than anticipated. Her skill in sensing the mood helps her handle difficult situations effortlessly, whether it's in personal or professional settings. She's consistently ahead, adapting quietly without needing to declare it. This ability keeps her in charge of her interactions, making sure she's never caught off guard by someone's hidden motives or sudden emotional outbursts. In short, she understands the dynamics before they even unfold. Number 2. A keen intuition that seems almost like magic. A Sigma female has a gut feeling that's incredibly sharp. It's almost as if she has a secret sense. She experiences strong gut feelings that are hard to describe, yet they are consistently accurate. Strangely, she often knows things, specifics that she couldn't have figured out using just logic or reason. This can seem almost magical, even to her. Instead of showing off this ability, she keeps it to herself, allowing it to guide her actions quietly and without any fuss. This powerful intuition is her hidden advantage, helping her discern people's real motives, foresee the results of a situation, or avoid potential problems. She relies on these inner signals more than she shows. While others rely on data and details to decide, she often knows what to do based on a feeling she can't fully describe. Most of the time, she's right on target. However, she handles this skill with care. She seldom talks about it because she understands it might seem illogical to others. It's simpler for her to let people think she's just very perceptive or skilled at understanding situations. But deep down, she's tapping into a deeper kind of knowledge that goes beyond what's usually known. It's as if she has an internal compass that always points her the right way, even when things aren't clear. She doesn't show off this subtle, almost magical skill, but it consistently keeps her a step ahead. Number 3. Steadfast loyalty, unless you break their trust. A Sigma female is deeply loyal in a way that's hard for many to grasp. Once she decides to commit to someone, she gives her full support, reliability, and strong protection. Her loyalty is like a solid bridge built on mutual trust and respect. She's the kind of friend who is there when you need her most, and the partner who remains by your side, no matter what. This steadfast loyalty is one of her most praiseworthy traits, and those who gain her trust will discover a loyal companion. Yet, this loyalty has an important condition. If her trust is broken, that bridge crumbles. Once you betray her, her loyalty disappears as quickly as it appeared. Unlike others who might respond with anger or confrontations, she chooses to leave quietly, cutting off connections smoothly and without any drama. It's like she's hit a mute button on the relationship, quietly fading away without a second glance. This ability to vanish can be quite startling to those who assume her loyalty is assured. They might expect her to fight to keep the relationship or to show her pain, but that's not how she operates. Instead, she prefers to let go and move on, prioritizing her own peace over staying in a situation that doesn't benefit her anymore. For her, betrayal is a clear deal breaker, and once trust is lost, she picks self-respect over trying to mend things. You'll be left puzzled by her sudden departure while she walks away maintaining her dignity, a strong message about the consequences of betraying her. Thank you everyone for being a cherished subscriber. Your ongoing support means a lot to us and motivates us to continue creating valuable content. We genuinely value your involvement and support. Number 4. The ability to spot patterns that others overlook. A Sigma female has a unique skill in noticing patterns that most people miss. Whether it's understanding people's actions, picking up on signals from the environment, or figuring out the complex ways society works, she naturally sees the connections and underlying trends that shape her surroundings. While others may pay attention to single events or specific moments, she understands the larger scene, seeing how different elements affect each other. Her ability to recognize these patterns lets her predict outcomes with impressive accuracy. She can tell when a relationship is about to change, or when a project is likely to succeed or fail by observing minor signs. This insight allows her to make smart choices, steadily maintaining a competitive edge. She doesn't just react to events, she actively shapes her own path, using insights that most people don't notice. This ability comes with a preference for privacy. She often keeps her thoughts to herself. Her mind works like a complicated network of connections that she silently works through, usually reaching insights that others don't understand. While some might think her knowledge is just a gut feeling, she understands it's much more. Her skill in spotting patterns is a powerful asset that helps her grasp the true nature of people and situations. In a world full of distractions, she stands out, driven by a clear vision that lets her notice what others overlook. This quiet certainty guides her choices and how she interacts with others, giving her a distinct advantage in life that not many can match. Number 5. Turning alone time into a source of creativity. For a Sigma female, being alone is not just a way to step back. It's a vibrant workshop where her creativity blossoms. While others might seek quiet to rest or get away from daily noise, she sees her time alone as a chance to innovate. It's during these quiet times that her best ideas take shape. She doesn't feel lonely or idle. Instead, she plunges into her thoughts, letting them flow freely without any interruptions from the outside world. In these moments, she plays around with new ideas, whether it's writing, creating art, or mapping out her next big venture. This peaceful solitude becomes a space where her imagination can wander without limits, discovering new paths and polishing her current thoughts. The silence around her turns into a blank canvas, which she fills with colorful thoughts and dreams that she later turns into reality. When she emerges from her times alone, she isn't just rejuvenated, she is transformed. Each solitary moment enriches her well of creativity and insight, giving her unique viewpoints that make her stand out. Her knack for turning alone time into a source of creative energy means she's always growing and ready to share something special with others. In a world that often views solitude as a lack of social skills, she shows it's actually a strength. Solitude isn't merely a pause from the hustle and bustle, it's her secret tool, helping her develop ideas and innovations that can alter her life and sometimes even the broader world. Thus, while others might avoid being alone, she welcomes it, aware that it's the space where her creativity truly flourishes. Number 6. Mental resilience. A Sigma female's mind is a tough nut to crack. On the surface, she might look calm and in control, but underneath, there's a strong mental toughness that she has developed over many years of deep thinking and experience. She has tackled her own weaknesses, faced her fears, and grown from every emotional test. This internal effort has made her strong in ways that are hard for many to grasp. It's not that she doesn't have feelings. She feels things deeply, but she won't let those feelings run her life. She understands that emotions are part of living, but they don't shape who she is or guide her decisions. While others may fall apart under stress or get tossed around by emotional ups and downs, she stands firm. Nothing from the outside world, whether people, situations, or the usual chaos of life, can shake her unless she lets it, and she almost never does. Her mental strength isn't about being unfeeling or distant. It's about being in charge. She controls her inner space, aware that she only gives others as much power over her as she chooses to. This power lets her handle whatever comes her way without losing her core self. It's more than just resilience. It's a deliberate choice to keep her mental independence in any circumstance. She experiences emotions, but she only acts on them if she truly believes it's for her own good. Number 7. Calculated restraint. For a Sigma female, this waiting is active, not passive. She doesn't just sit around waiting for things to happen. She plays the long game. She understands that sometimes the smartest move is to not make a move at all, at least not right away. She knows the right time to wait and the right time to act, and this sense of timing is crucial to her success. While others may rush into decisions or seek quick results, she's okay with facing discomfort or delays if it means a better outcome in the end. Her ability to wait is strategic, not hesitant. She looks at the larger picture and accepts that short-term challenges are often the cost for long-term victories, whether in relationships, career decisions, or other life choices. She doesn't let impatience get in her way. Her patience is about being in control. She can watch, learn, and evaluate everything while others are in a hurry. When she chooses to make a move, it's because she's picked the most favorable time to do so, not because she was forced into it. This is a type of strength, subtle, intentional, and effective. People might think her tolerance means she's doing nothing, but they soon find out she's been carefully setting herself up all along for the ideal time to take charge. Number 8. A flawless memory for emotional events. A Sigma female's mind is like a safe where she keeps her feelings. She doesn't just recall past events. She vividly remembers the emotions they stirred in her. Every pain, happiness, and even the smallest change in mood is securely kept, not out of spite, but as a lesson. She might forgive, but she never completely forgets those feelings. This isn't about clinging to resentment. It's about learning from every single experience and refining her instincts with each emotional insight. This flawless memory of emotions acts as her guiding light, helping her steer through relationships and recognize warning signs much earlier than others do. She doesn't just use her head, she listens to her heart because her emotions have guided her well before. When someone tries to trick her or catch her in emotional traps, she senses the reminders of past lessons, steering her clear of repeating old errors. Others may think her calmness means she's forgotten previous slights, but that's not true. She simply chooses not to linger on them. Instead, her emotional memory quietly sharpens her instincts, making her tougher and less easily deceived. Each feeling and experience, even though she forgives, becomes part of her mental toolkit, helping her understand people and situations for what they really are. Number 9. Complex thoughts concealed by a simple exterior. At first look, a Sigma female might appear to be the most clear-cut person in the room. She prefers a simple life, no fuss, no extra decorations. She likes to keep things straightforward, clear, and direct. However, this simplicity is not by chance. It's a conscious choice, a barrier she uses to keep the world at a safe distance while protecting her intricate inner thoughts. Her simple way of life isn't because she's shallow. It's because she sees the value in not revealing everything about herself. Beneath her calm and direct appearance, her mind is always active, thinking, and evaluating everything around her. She doesn't share this deep side of herself with everyone. Only a select few see her as she truly is. To most people, she seems just efficient and straightforward, the type who accomplishes tasks without any trouble. However, there's much more going on underneath than anyone can see. She uses this multi-layered strategy to protect herself. She doesn't seek or like attention on every action she takes. By maintaining a low profile, she moves through life on her own terms, avoiding unnecessary distractions and complications. Others might underestimate her, thinking she simply likes a plain lifestyle. But that's the clever part. While they only notice the outer layer, they overlook the depth of her thoughts, the complexity of her emotions, and the firmness of her inner will, until it's too late for them to realize. Number 10. Leading subtly, often without being noticed. There's a distinct quality in the way a Sigma female takes charge. You often don't realize her true impact until she's not there. You might not see how crucial she is to keeping everything in order until she steps away. And then, suddenly, things don't run as smoothly. It's similar to a small, vital part in a machine that goes unnoticed until it breaks, and then everything stops working properly. Sigma females don't have to be loud or give lots of orders to be influential. They lead quietly, usually from behind the scenes, with their calm skills and steady nature. When they are present, everything seems to work well. People don't feel pressured or rushed. Her impact is so gentle that you might think it's simple, but when she's gone, her absence is deeply felt. Suddenly, everyone notices the lack of her steady contributions and wise decisions, and everything seems more chaotic without her. Her absence highlights how much she quietly added, making people realize her value. Her style of leadership isn't about being in charge or overpowering. It's about maintaining harmony, providing soft guidance, and making a memorable impact. In a way, she teaches people how much they rely on her by letting them see what it's like when she's not there. Her influence is quiet, smooth, but incredibly powerful. Number 11. Master of Emotional Alchemy. A Sigma female possesses the unique ability to transform her emotional experiences into something meaningful and productive. She doesn't just experience emotions, she alchemizes them. Whether it's turning pain into art, anxiety into a motivational speech, or joy into a shared experience that uplifts others, she has a way of using her emotional depth to enrich her life and the lives of those around her. This isn't just about being resilient, it's about being transformative. She uses her emotional experiences as ingredients, mixing them into recipes that create new possibilities. This skill often goes unnoticed because she does it so seamlessly, almost like magic. To the outside world, it looks like she's simply moving through life gracefully. But in reality, she's crafting beauty from the shadows, turning what could be burdens into badges of honor and sources of inspiration. Number 12. Architect of her own destiny. A Sigma female is the quiet architect of her own destiny. She doesn't wait for opportunities to find her. She builds them from the ground up. With a blueprint in her mind and determination as her tool, she constructs a future with meticulous care. She's not loud or boastful about her plans. She simply works on them with a focus and precision that can easily be underestimated by those not paying close attention. Her moves are calculated, her decisions are strategic, and her goals are set with a clarity that guides her through life's maze. This self-driven approach allows her to steer her life in the direction she chooses, often achieving her dreams, while others are still trying to figure out their next step. Her ability to manifest her desires quietly yet effectively is a testament to her strength and autonomy, making her a true force to be reckoned with, even if she never makes a show of it. To wrap it up, Sigma females have special talents that are like hidden superpowers, incredible but usually kept quiet. These women have an amazing skill to understand hidden meanings, foresee what will happen, and use their alone time to spark creativity. Their intuition might seem almost magical, and they are deeply loyal until they are not. They find order in confusion and handle relationships with a smart mix of understanding and secrecy that often confuses others. But truthfully, they don't show off these skills because they understand that the world might not always be prepared for such complexity. It's as if they have a box full of sparkling jewels and only display the ones that are neatly polished. They are around, silently watching, creating their next great work, or figuring out the best way to show their special talents. So, when you meet a Sigma female, keep in mind that beneath her peaceful appearance, there's a world of hidden possibilities. Be cautious. Her talents might catch you off guard. After all, what seems like an easy puzzle might be a piece of a much bigger scene, visible only to her. And you know what? You may end up regretting not noticing the quiet ones more. They tend to be the ones changing the world behind the scenes. Thanks everyone for watching. Stay alert, like always. Catch you in our next video. God bless you, and as always, until next time, a show of it. To wrap it up, Sigma females have special talents that are like hidden superpowers, incredible but usually kept quiet. These women have an amazing skill to understand hidden meanings, foresee what will happen, and use their alone time to spark creativity. Their intuition might seem almost magical, and they are deeply loyal until they are not. They find order in confusion and handle relationships with a smart mix of understanding and secrecy that often confuses others. But truthfully, they don't show off these skills because they understand that the world might not always be prepared for such complexity. It's as if they have a box full of sparkling jewels and only display the ones that are neatly polished. They are around, silently watching, creating their next great work, or figuring out the best way to show their special talents. So, when you meet a Sigma female, keep in mind that beneath her peaceful appearance, there's a world of hidden possibilities. Be cautious. Her talents might catch you off guard. After all, what seems like an easy puzzle might be a piece of a much bigger scene, visible only to her. And you know what? You may end up regretting not noticing the quiet ones more. They tend to be the ones changing the world behind the scenes. Thanks everyone for watching. Stay alert, like always. Catch you in our next video. God bless you, and as always, until next time.